Namaskar, everyone, and welcome to our healing circle today. And of course, welcome to all of you joining us online as well. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Prabha. And today, in the first half hour of our healing circle, I will take you into a self-massage routine from the Do-In tradition, which is a very ancient Japanese tradition, which is also the basis for Qigong and Tai Chi, and especially also for the Japanese technique of shiatsu, which is a pressure point massage. And the beauty of this technique is that we can also use it on ourselves and get a very powerful healing effect, relaxation effect, and it's kind of like a little bit of magic. So I hope you will experience that magic this evening. So I would like to invite you to start with a little centering. So let's close our eyes. Sit up as straight as possible. And then become aware of your breathing. Breathing out slowly and completely. And breathing in slowly and deeply. And if your breath is still a little bit faster at this point, let it calm down naturally and don't really try to force to make it very slow, but just lengthen it a little bit each time. And scan your body and notice the areas that are easy to feel, or maybe areas that are more difficult to feel. Like, can you actually feel your feet or your lower legs, or do they feel very distant? Can you feel your arms and hands? Any part. Does your body feel like a whole? Or does it kind of feel like parts are missing in your consciousness? And then notice any areas of pain or tension. Or just like maybe a vague sense of unease or restlessness. And do this in full acceptance. So know that this will for sure change this evening, but it does not need to change right at this moment. And then bring your awareness to your feet, which is the first part that we start our self-massage on. And observe how your feet feel. And become aware of your surroundings if you were not already, and prepare yourself to open your eyes again. We have rain here in Trinidad and a little bit of thunder, which is a nice, cozy atmosphere to relax in. And then when you're ready, let's open our eyes. And we're going to start with self-massage on our feet. So let's bring up one foot. You can choose which one. I take the left one first. And bring it onto your leg. If this is difficult while you're on your chair, you can also do this sitting on the floor, or basically any posture where you can reach your feet. And if you can't reach your feet at all, just do it in your mind. Bring it a little bit across your leg, so you can actually hold the ball of your feet rest one hand just above the ankle, and then rotate your foot. And in everything that we do in the next 25 minutes, be in full attention of what you're doing and really feel what's happening. Okay, the opposite direction. We're only making simple and small movements, but very powerful. And then take your toes and stretch them towards the top of your foot. And then stretch them backwards towards the sole of your foot. Okay, and release. And now interlace your fingers with your toes. This may be a little bit difficult. If you wear socks, you do have to take them off if you want to do this. And then again, rotate your foot. If you can only get in there a little bit, that's okay. And if not, you just repeat the previous one. And the opposite direction. And then stretch it towards the top of your foot. And release. Now we take both hands, and we're just going to feel our foot and squeeze it a little bit. Freestyle, whatever feels good. And I know it can be amazing when someone else does this to your feet, but it can also be amazing when you do it yourself. Okay. We're taking our fingers. You can actually try which hand. I'm taking the opposite one, but sometimes it's also okay with the other one. We put them in a line, and we're going to put them in between where the bones of our toes are. So the big toe has bones that go down, and it meets the bones of the second one. And in between, you can put your fingers, and it gives a little bit of a sharp sensation. And like in the middle of your foot, about they kind of meet, so you cannot go lower than that. But you can go up a little bit, so like you squeeze a little bit and you go up. And then for the next one, it's a little bit more difficult because those are small toes and they're closer together, but again, find the spot in between those bones and then bring it up. And between the third and the fourth toe, and then between the fourth and the fifth. Okay. Now we make a loose fist, and we roll over the sole of our foot, like 3 times from the sole to the toes. And then we repeat that a few times. Okay, and release. And now we're going to use our thumbs, which is basically what shiatsu therapists will use the most in their massages, like the basic technique, where you take your thumbs, and on an out-breath you push in onto your foot. I will show you later where. And on the in-breath you release, and you bring them to the next spot. And on the out-breath you push in, like gently, and then deeper and deeper. So we're going to put our thumbs on a line, so basically about here, but then the thumbs. Right? So there's like a little space in between. And we're going to breathe out and press in. And then breathe in and bring them down, which means towards the heel a little bit. And then breathe out, press. Breathe in, lift. We take about 6 or 7 positions on the foot. And you can go as deep as you want. It's okay if it hurts a little bit, but it shouldn't hurt as you let go. So you shouldn't really be torturing yourself. Breathe out, press in. Breathe in, release. And make it gradual. So breathe out, press in first a little bit, and then more and more as you breathe out. And breathe in, release. For me, it's the last one. On the heel, breathe out. And release. And we go back to the top, so it's just below the toes. And now we bring it a little bit further away. So it's kind of like the first part of your thumb in between the 2 fingers. Breathe out, press in. Breathe in, release. And go down towards the sole, the heel. Keep working with the slow breath. 2 more positions for me. And release. Now we're going to massage the point where our kidney meridian starts. And the kidney meridian is the part where we take the energy from the earth. And it's in the center part of your foot, well, sort of the center. The middle in this direction. And it's kind of where this little cushion below the big toe meets the cushion that is below the other 4. So they kind of like come together, and that point where they come together, that's where our kidney meridian starts. Put your thumb in there, and like your thumb a little bit and push it in. And if this point is sensitive, you should do this more often. And then release. Now we go to the little webs that are between the toes. We take that little skin between our index finger and thumb, and we squeeze it, and then we pull. And we're pulling the toxins out there. We go between the second and third toe, squeeze. It can also be a little bit of a sharp sensation there, and pull. Between the third and fourth, squeeze and pull. And between the fourth and fifth, squeeze and pull. Then we take our big toe, and we put our thumb and index finger like right at the sides of the bottom part of the nail, which is often where meridians start or end. And then we rotate our big toe, and then we pull on it and we release. The next toe, the same, we go to it's not a big nail there, but we go to the bottom part of the nail, we rotate, and we squeeze, and we pull. The next one, rotate, and pull. Fourth one, rotate, and pull, and the last one, rotate and pull. Okay, so that was it for this foot. You can shake it out a little bit if you want to. And then bring it, my mic is shaking as well. Bring it back on the floor, and then close your eyes for a moment. And notice the difference between the foot that you just gave this nice little treat and the other one. For me, it's always as if this foot is suddenly more present, and I feel more grounded into my body in general. It really relaxes me, and it just brings all kind of energies that I'm not even sure which ones. Okay, let's open our eyes again and make sure our other foot feels exactly the same as good, or maybe even better. So bring it over your leg. Grab your foot, rest your And then we take our loose fist and we take a couple of rolls over the sole of the foot. And we do that a few times. Okay, and then we take our 4 fingers together, whichever hand you want to use, or maybe if halfway, okay too. And we try to put in between the bones, between the big toe and the second one. And then we like slide it upward a little bit. You get that sharp sensation Between the second and third toe, we go up. Between the third and fourth, we go up. And between the fourth and fifth, and we go up. Half your meridians begin or end in your toes, and most of them actually go over the top of somewhere, so you're for sure hitting many points if you do that. Now we take our two thumbs, just below where the toes start, about a thumb's width between them, and then slowly breathing out and pressing in. And breathing in, slowly release. Bring them a little bit more towards the heel, and then breathing out, press in. And again, take your time to do about 6 or 7 positions on your foot. Okay, I'm down to the last one. And then when you finish, go back. Start just again, just below where the toes start, a little bit further away, now like a thumb width, not in this part, but this part, distance. And then breathing out, pressing in, breathing in, release. And go towards the heel. And then let's open our eyes again. And we shake out our wrists. We're going to continue the self-massage of our hands. You can go up, down, and from side to side. And then rub your hands together. Create a nice warmth there. Okay. And then just, squeeze both hands as well. Okay. Now we're going to repeat what we did on our foot with like the 4 fingers, but now we're going in between the bones, only between the fingers. So the index finger and the middle finger, it's like about this point, the bones come together, so you put it in there, and then you move up a little bit. Then between the middle and the ring finger, and between the ring finger and the pinky finger. And now we put our thumb bar between the thumb and the index finger, and we squeeze there. This is actually the large intestine meridian, point number 4, which is like a miracle cure to almost every disease ever present, especially I think headaches and stuff like that. It's a very good point to massage. Okay. And then we massage with our thumb again the center point of our palm, which is also a major acupressure point, the pericardium meridian, if I remember well. Okay, then we grab the lowest part of our thumb and we just squeeze it a little bit, and then the upper part, and then we take the lower part of our nail again and we rotate and we pull, just like we did with our toes. And we do the lower part of our index finger. You can try to see which one you like more, if you put the top and the bottom or the two sides, or you do both. Just pull a little bit, and then go to the middle part, pull a little bit, the upper part, grab the bottom of the nail, rotate, and pull. Middle finger, lower part, middle part, end part, grab the finger, rotate, and pull. The ring finger, pull, middle part, end part, rotate, and pull. And the pinky finger, the lower part, the middle part, the end part, rotate, and pull. And actually, before I should have done this, but we can do it after as well. We can also do the little webs, like we did with the toes as well. So we squeeze, and we go towards all of them. Okay, that's it for one hand. So just take a moment, put them on your lap, and notice how it feels. And then we'll do the other one. So we put our 4 fingers in a line. We go in between the bones of the index and middle finger, and we move up. The next one, middle and ring finger. And the next one, pinky and ring finger. Okay. Then we put our thumb in between this soft part between our thumb and index finger, and we massage it. So you can make like rotating movement, pressing in. This is that large intestine. Point number 4, the miracle cure to many things. Which, by the way, they do say if you're pregnant, you shouldn't be able to do this, because I think you can like induce labor, unless you want to induce labor. But I'm not sure if you should try these things then without a licensed professional. Okay, then the center part of your hand with your thumb. Sometimes you can actually feel this in the heart. Pericardium meridian is the heart protector. It's the membrane that surrounds the heart. And I feel it kind of has an effect somehow energetically on my heart. Okay, let's go to the little webs. Press and pull. The last one. Okay. And then let's grab the lower part of our thumb, and then the upper part. Grab the nail, rotate, and pull. Index finger, the lower part, middle part, end part, rotate, and pull. Middle finger, the lower part, the middle part, the end part, rotate, and pull. Next one, lower part, middle part, upper part, rotate, and pull. Pinky finger, lower part, middle part, upper part, rotate, and pull. And that's it for our hands. Just take one moment to observe. You should really feel both your hands and your feet more clearly in your consciousness now. And let's open your eyes again. Make loose fists and then go beating on your head. Not so to give yourself bruises or a headache, but just strong enough that it actually is a good massage. And move around a little bit. You can go from the front to the back, more on the center line, and then more on the sides as well. Your bladder meridian goes across your head, your gallbladder meridian goes across your head, so you're influencing many points. Okay, and then take your fingers and just like tap on your forehead. And go to the, what are they called? The soft part, the temples as well. You'll notice that you want to go a little bit softer there. And then bring them both in a center line and then just press to the side, all the way to the temple. And again. Okay. Now let's rub our hands together one more time. Create that energy. And then place them on your eyes, well, basically on the bones that surround your eyes, the eye sockets. And you close it off and you feel the warmth of your hands going into your eyes and relaxing, creating a nice dark environment where your eyes, just for a second, don't have to do anything. Okay, and then release them again. Then we take our index fingers and we put them on the inside of the socket, just like next to the nose. And then breathing out, we kind of let our head go down a little bit, so it kind of automatically starts pushing into our fingers. Softly, because this can hurt if you do it too much. Then bring both your index and your middle finger together. Put it on the bone just above your eye. Don't really push on the eyeball, but on the bone. And then breathing out, let your head gently drop a little bit so you get that pressure there. Breathing in, lift up. And then just on where the socket ends, we do the same. Breathing in, release. And then we kind of like make a little bit of a hook with our index finger, and we do it the same on the lower socket. But now we actually just have to like press down with our index finger. And then in the middle, you can bring your middle finger as well. Give a little bit of the pressure on the bone, not on the eyeball. And then just in the corner of the eye as well. Okay. And then with your eyes closed, you kind of sweep your finger. Now you can give a little bit of pressure to the eyeball. And like imagine you're getting all the tears, and you may actually be doing that from the outside to the inside, and you like swipe it away across the nose. Okay. Then you take your index fingers. Let me just adjust my glasses and mic. And we go to the side of our nostrils. This is where our small intestine meridian starts, and we massage with our index fingers, make little circles. Or it's the large intestine. I'm sorry, I haven't taught this in a while. I think it's the large intestine. And then press on the jawbone with your index finger, and again, like breathing out, rest your head on your index finger, so you create a little pressure on that cheekbone. And then like right below the eyes, on the cheekbone, stomach meridian point, a little bit more to the side, and a little bit more to the side. You get near the ear now. If you have problems with TMG, like your jaw gets stuck, this is a really good area to massage. And then finally, like this soft part which kind of opens up if you open up your mouth, that part. And massage that as well. Okay, and then we go to like where this bone is. Just on top of it, there's kind of like a little hole there. And on both sides, we massage there as well. Also, one that's very good if your jaw is very tensed. And then if you move a little bit inwards, you feel like at some point you drop in. So you kind of like go beyond that muscle, you drop in, and you massage there back against the muscle. And then you just take your thumbs underneath your jawbone and the fingers on top, and you just squeeze, and you go to the chin. And we'll end with our ears. So you take your thumb and your index finger, and you just go across the ridge, squeezing motion going down towards the earlobes, which is a little challenge for me with my microphone on at the moment. You kind of like squeeze like this. And it also can be a little bit of a sharp sensation. And if you notice some areas that are more painful than others, it actually means those really need your attention. And you go from the top of your ear down a few times. And then when you're at your earlobe, you can actually just press your earlobes down. And what's also nice is to take them on the highest part and pull them up. Take them on the middle part and pull them back, and take them on the earlobes and pull them down. Okay, that was it for our little head massage and a face massage. So let's just close our eyes and feel our face, feel our head. And you connected with just a few parts of your body, but through the meridians you affected everything. You brought healing energies with your attention and with your hands to your entire energy field. And hopefully you'll feel more relaxed, and you definitely will if you do this more often. Okay, and then let's open our eyes again. And I want to thank you all here in the hall for participating, and of course on video as well. There is still a video of me doing a full self-massage workshop of I think a 1.5 hour in the 40 Days 2020 on YouTube. So if you are good in searching, you can find it there. I think it's called Prabha Do-In Self-Massage. Do-In is D-O-I-N. So you can look for that one as well. But this is the basic technique that I often use just in my evening after work to relax and to feel grounded in my body again. So thank you, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Segment. It's been a while since I've seen many of you, so wherever you are joining from, whatever part of the world that you're joining from, whether you're joining in the ashram hall, whether you're in the privacy of your own homes, or you're on Facebook, YouTube, wherever you are, welcome to our second segment of our healing circle tonight. That being said, Prabhupada did a wonderful job of activating and clearing energies using self-massage. And of course, I love all the energy work, because whether you're doing Qigong, Tai Chi, meditation, singing Shiva Mahimnah, praying at church, whatever it is, you're using energies and you are expanding your energy field and you are connecting to the quantum field and you're communicating. The quantum field is sharing energy with you and information with you, and you're also sharing energy back or giving information back to the quantum field. So today we want to, as we continue this healing journey, I thought, what do I do today? What do I bring to the space? And I was cleaning earlier and, listening to wonderful chants and prayer. And I started to think of just spontaneous movement. And the energy started to move for me spontaneously. So as we get started, I ask you to bring your hands in front of your hearts in the form of prayer. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale. Just observe your breath. Relax the body once more. Come back to that centered space. Connect to the divine energy and pranic energy that moves in and through you, all around you, above you, below you, to the right, to the left, and all the way around. To the front, to the back, you're just surrounded by divine pranic energy, chi energy, ki energy. And take a moment to bring your intention or a prayer or a purpose to mind. What do you want to achieve for yourself in the next few minutes? Challenges have you been experiencing? Where are some of those energies stuck? Where would you like some movement? In your physical life, your mental space, your emotional space, your spiritual journey. But that's the power of Reiki, and that's the power of energy work. It moves in and through us, to serve us in the ways that we need the most. Not always the ways we want, but the ways that we need on this wonderful journey of life. So bring your intentions as we seek the grace and blessings of the universe. If you're a believer in faith and God, then seek the blessings and grace of God. If you just believe in goodness and energy, just open yourselves to that. Reiki masters, God gurus, devas and deities, divine guardian angels, whatever form of light and love that you embrace, welcome that energy into your space as you seek guidance, seek nourishment, intuition, and we pray or we intend that whatever it is that we need individually and the power of collective gatherings, whatever we need collectively, will come to us in the most perfect way. Open ourselves to be gifted your grace in whatever form, in whatever field you know that we need. Take a moment for your personal intention, your personal prayer. And as you complete your intention or your prayer, on the next inhalation, let's lift our hands up into the universe, open our arms, lift our eyes to the heavens, the heaven key, heaven energy field, the yang energy field. Just open the heart, open the third eye, open your throat, open the crown, or the crown opens, and wonderful energy just showers into you through your palms, through the crown, into the third eye, into your throat chakra, into the heart space. Just open to receive all the blessings that you deserve, the blessings that is there just for you. Continue to observe the breath. Draw the hands, fingertips together. Center as we just perform a wonderful Reiki shower or energy shower along the auric field from above the head or the crown all the way down to our feet. You can't bend or you can't get to your feet, then just bring your thought where intention goes, energy goes. So bring your thought to the feet all the way down into Mother Earth, where all energy scan your mind, scan your emotional field. As this wonderful energy within, pranic energy, chi, kundalini energy, just continues to move in and through us, bringing to us all that we need. So open your hearts to experience the gratitude for that energy that is serving you. Bring the fingertips together. We do one more energy shower or Reiki shower down front of our auric field. You can even extend your hands to the side and sweep the energy down. Envision the back, just creating a beautiful field of energy and clearing that space all around you so that you're creating a beautiful field, removing all the toxins, all the negativity, all the energies that get stuck, the hurt, the pain, the suffering. that is around us in our energy field. So you just want to clear that so that energy starts to flow freely all around us so that it can support what you're doing on the inside. Take a moment, just place your hands if you're sitting and place your hands on your. If you're standing like I am, you can place your hands on your heart, you can place it on your abdominal area, you can combine. Just breathe that lovely energy into your body. Where is this beautiful energy moving? Where is it stuck? Scan your body. Scan your emotional field. See grace as the energies move in and through you. And remember, energies are moving for you, protecting you. Bring our hands, form of a chi ball, right in front of the abdominal area. You can contract and expand this chi ball, making it as small, big as you'd like. A dantian area, the area that really helps us to ground the body, connect to Mother Earth through the feet, and all the channels of energy, the meridians, all the energy channels, your radiant circuitry, the auric field, there's aura inside and outside of us, radiant circuits, as I said, your Celtic weave areas, all these beautiful channels and energy systems that's working together just for you. You can move your chi ball to the heart space. And as you open and close your hands, just think of the energies in this space that's transforming. Spontaneous as the chi guides you, but keep the palms facing each other. You can come really close together. You can draw it apart. I love moving it. It's like moving the energies inside and outside. Just keeping the palms together, but expanding it all around to the sides, bringing it back to the heart space, turning it up and down, and think of the chakras from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. Just move the chi. Better yet, let the chi move you. Continue to observe the breath. Continue to scan your energy field. Feel the sensation and vibrations of your energy field. The heat, the warmth, the tingling. Your hands get hot, maybe heavy, because energy is in and through you. Now for me, I'm just drawing energy from the crown of my head, down my third eye, bringing the crown's energy to my throat and opening up that field. You can place your hands on your throat. You can expand it out. And then bringing that energy down to my upper chest area. I can place my hands on my chest and all the acupressure points that you were doing before, the meridian points, all in this space. So you can press, you can just keep your hands there, you can tap, you can brush, whatever you feel moved to do for yourself. Continuing that journey of energy movement down to the heart space. Give it a color if you like, green, pink, whatever color love seems to you. Open the heart. Fill the heart with gratitude. Gratitude for all the things that you have been served with, all the beautiful things that you do have, the gift of life and health and family and friends. Whatever your gifts are, you all have gifts. Feel the gratitude for your gifts and the gifts of others and the gifts of things. Continuing to observe the breath, connecting to that beautiful pranic energy, we continue down to the abdominal area, the entire solar plexus area. You can place your hands on, but I'm just enjoying my hands around, and I can feel all the organs, the tissues, everything that's working for me. My liver, gallbladder I don't have, but I still have the meridians, stomachs, intestines, pancreas, kidneys, everything that's just working. Solar plexus energy, Manipura energy just flowing. Feel it in my hands, and I'm activating it in this area. And down to the base, first and second chakra area. And you could open that up. Now let's bring our fingertips together, palms facing up at the base of the spine. First chakra. And inhaling, slowly draw that energy out through all the chakras, turning the palms as you get to the heart, throat area, and up into the heavens. Heaven and earth connecting. Earth beneath your feet, heaven, your palms. Take your left hand down, or your right, whichever one feels better, and connect heaven to earth. Stretch on the spine, bringing the palms together right here, so always facing there, and connecting heaven to earth. Feel grounded. Feel like you're being sandwiched between heaven and earth. And then the Jinn energy right in the heart space. Again, you can expand that energy field. Bring the hands together. Now we're going to trace our channels, yin and yang. So up over the face, over the head, the crown, down the back of the head, down to the shoulders. Continuing to breathe pranic energy under the armpits, cross to the back, and think of the kidneys, think of your gateway of life, that min energy or that beautiful gate of life right here. And then all the way down the back of the legs, down to the side of your pinky toe, around all the toes, to the inside of your ankles, inside of your legs, coming up your thighs, up the body, and we'll do that one more time. Breathing in, tracing all the channels, under the armpits, down the back, and just feel as these energy channels open up for you, around the tip of the toes, ankles, up the inner thighs, and one more time. Just remember that you are a ball of energy, and every channel is opening up for you. Every chakra is opening up for you. All the obstacles are being cleared and moved. You can keep your hands in front of the face. You can bring your hands onto your crown, connecting to heavenly energies. You can place it on your ear. You were doing wonderful work earlier with Prabha. So wherever your hands feel moved to go, you can bring your hands there. Find lots of acupressure points, lots of neurovascular points in our head, as we've been learning months ago with me. All the emotions in the head, in the brain, connecting to all those points. All the main meridians also connecting. Acupressure points. Deep breath in and out. Just stay centered in your own space. Scan the body. Where does the hands want to go? So for me, Qigong, there's just a beautiful ritual, I call it. So as you open the spaces for the heart, I then push the energy out. I'm purifying. So I'm purifying my field. I'm purifying my heart space. And just feel beautiful energy. Just purifying, tonifying. Whatever doesn't serve you anymore, just push it away. And then draw beautiful, refreshed energy into the heart space. Stay there for a second. And now we're going above. Energy is above you. And draw beautiful, refreshed energies coming from the heavens, washing, bathing down to the heart. One more time, push it up. And draw it down. You to observe. Do this as slow or fast as you like. And now to the front. Whatever doesn't serve you, and then draw in beautiful pranic energy that does serve you. Feel the energy moving through the meridians in your arms, your fingertips, your feet, your legs, and now downwards into the earth. And then gather and bring it back to your heart space. Push down into the earth. Gather Mother Earth's energy back to the heart space. And that's a purifying Qigong practice that you can incorporate to the sides and create a dance out of it. Up above, down into the heart, out in front, back into the heart, down into the earth. And then just rest. Lower dantian, middle dantian. Just feel how the energies are moving through your arms, all inside of you, the heat that's being created, that is for me, and pay attention to what's happening for you. How you're connecting and how this energy is serving you, removing obstacles. Rejoin the Hindus as they're preparing for Diwali on Monday. But Diwali starts today, and there's a story that as the ocean was being churned on this day, one of the things that came out of the ocean to protect and to heal was the physician of medicine, Ayurvedic. So very nice that we are actually doing our healing session today. And then tomorrow, and then on Monday, when Hindus all over the world are offering prayers and pujas to Mother Lakshmi, goddess of prosperity, goddess of protection, of wisdom. Think of all the things inside of you, all those qualities you'd like to transfer, and how this beautiful mother's energy is working to clear that inner path, inner pathways. And spontaneously do whatever feels good for you in this moment. So whether it's the part that needs it, whether it's just moving, body, mind, movement, breath helps the energy to flow. So as we come to the end, are we coming to the end? There is a protective, I love this movement, it's called protective cross flow. So as you were doing your meridians before, right on the outer part, 3 fingers from the wrist, there is a point there. And that is on the outer arm. So it is warmer meridian. And it's your triple warmer 5. These are wonderful acupressure points that help to energize, helps to move energy. So on the outer part here, this is the yang energy field. So all the yang meridians sort of gather right here, or they pass through right here. So it's a powerful point. And exactly opposite, again, 3 fingers in from the wrist. This is your pericardium 6. You can do both on each side. And this is your yin energy channels passing through this point. So now let's do the other hand. Massage. This is good for anxiety, increases immunity, stomach issues, nausea. Now the inside. And let's use the outer and the inner to activate the other. So your inner hand onto the inner of the other side, and then switch it around. So this is also very protective. Cross. And on the outer part of the hand. Deep breath, exhaling. And let's bring a nice cross of energy. So gather from the earth, cross the arms, over the lungs, over the heart. It's also a self-hug. So an energetic hug. Meridians are interacting and activating. Acupressure points. It's a protective cross. So whenever you want to protect your energy field, you can do that. Our thoughts, other people, places, disrupt our energies and the energy balance. And this helps to protect that energy. Exhaling, release the hands. Bring it down. Again to the base of the chakras. Gathering Earth's energy, Earth Ki. And draw that into the heart space. And open the heart down. If you're standing, you can bend the knees a little bit. Back into the heart. Open. And this helps to ground you, helps to protect your field. And as you're getting ready for Shiva Mahimnah, just think of where you're going to be chanting this beautiful chant and prayer from. All the lower chakras, the heart, throat, crown, just that divine energy inside expressing through your voice. If you're standing like I am, flow. So it's nice flow. Back to center. Draw that love into your space. Think of how this beautiful energy has been working for you, through you. Bring your intention back to your mind, to your heart. As we thank the divine energies, we thank the Reiki Masters, God Gurus, Devas and Deities, Kundalini energy, Pranic energy, Chi, Ki, for working in and through us and for bringing to us all that we need individually and collectively. Whatever gifts you have received, with gratitude in your hands, hearts give thanks. Gifts you have received, yet to come, already received. Just fill your hands with gratitude. And there's a prayer box in the hall, and someone's going to lift that prayer box. And with all the love that you have emanating from your hearts, love for yourself, love for others, I'm going to ask you to open up your hands. Let this beautiful energy from the palms radiate out. It can be radiating out to the screen for those of us that are on screen, and in the hall towards that box, all those healing intentions that are in that healing box. And for all of you, the healing intentions for yourself, your friends, your families, your circles, for our world, our city, our country. We send healing thoughts, healing energies, love to each other. So thank you all for joining me today. Wonderful to see you again. Shubh Diwali for all of those celebrating or just joining in the Hindu community as we welcome Gurji and the next segment of our healing circle. Until we meet again, God and Guru's blessings, everyone. Namaskar.
Namaskar, everyone. So welcome to this segment of the Healing Circle, the chanting of the Shiva Mahimnah Stotram. And before we begin, I'd just like to say that you have the potential to control or to manage all the energies that operate your system. In these sessions, we try to show you how to use it. You're designed with an awesome system of energy that you can't see, but you can experience. It is an energy system that moves your hands, your feet, allows you to speak, allows your food to digest, allows your breath to move. And this energy system is from your soul, not the body. The body has a system of its own, run by genetics. The intelligence in every cell, that doesn't belong to you. That belongs to nature, or what is called a prakriti. So sometimes when the body gets out of hand, it might be difficult to control. And sometimes it can't even be controlled by you because it's too far gone. But all that we teach you is preventive. It allows you to take charge of your well-being and manage the energies of your system in such a way that they promote well-being. Now, you may wonder, what is the connection between chanting the Shiva Mahimnah Stotram and well-being? Well, there's a big connection. Every sound that you utter, it's a vibration and it influences the body. Every sound. In our English system, the alphabet is from A to Z. But in the Sanskrit language, the alphabet resonates with every chakra. That's the beauty of the Sanskrit language. And its pronunciation is definite. You cannot, you know how you can say A and Ah. No. These are two different sounds with two different energies. And in Sanskrit, it's particular about every sound and the energy behind it. It's called Matraka Shakti, the energy of sound. Now, the more aware of the energies that you produce, the more you'll be aware that the energy of sound comes from below. It's from a prana that's called Udana. Where is that energy coming from? It's from the universe, from the source of all energy. And when you study the chakra system that you would have learned, all the chakras lower down, they have an influence on the energy that's going to come out in the voice. And so when you chant and you give attention to the energy, the chakras and the energies and the spinal column, you have a chance to experience an incredible energy that comes through the voice. Now, the theory might be a little bit complex because the different stages of energy are Parapashyanti, Madhyaman, Vaikhari, and then it comes out. Para is the undifferentiated level. The sound hasn't come into form yet. The first level is from that will to create. It's called Pashyanti, when sound becomes more visible, takes form. And then the next level is in the heart, when the Madhyama, it's the middle of sound. And where we begin to create the emotional patterns that are in sound. And then the last one comes from the throat. And the mind is involved in directing all of it, managing it. That's my joy when I chant Shiva Mahimnah Stotram. And you're chanting beautiful mantras that uplift not only the physical system but the space around you, the air, the atoms in the space around you. So please enjoy our chanting tonight with a different awareness. And if you look at me, I'm fixed. I enjoy every sound of every mantra. And the scripture that you are chanting is a hymn to the glory of the divine, the infinite divine, that we call Shiva. Shiva means auspiciousness, goodness. So the hymn to the glory of that infinite, auspicious, divine self within and outside of us. So join us as we chant the Shiva Mahimnah Stotram. With a lot of love from our hearts, a lot of joy, a lot of focus, and a lot of awareness. Om Namah Parvati Pate Hara 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 Mahadev Gajananam Bhu Taganad Sevitam Kapetha Jambo Phalcharu Bhakshanam Umasutam Sho Kavinashakarakam Namami Vigne Shwarapada Pankajam Shri Pushpadanta Uvacha Mahimnah Param Te Parama Vidusho Yajya Sadrishi Stutir Brahmadina Apitadavasanna Stvayagiraha Chasarva Swamati Parinama Patigrana Mama Pyesha Stotre Atita Pantanam Tavacha Mahimavan Manasayor Atadvya Vrityayam Shakitam Abhidhatte Shrutirapi Madhuspita vachaha paramam amritam nirmitavata tava brahman kimva apisura gurur vismaya padam vani nabhavataha Mityartesmin Tavaishvaryam Yataj Jagadudaya Raksha Pralaya Krut Traivastu Vyastam Tisrishu Gunabhena Sutanushu Yamaramanim Vihantum Vyakroshi Kimiha Kim Kaya Sakhalu Kimupaya Tribhuvanam Kimadharo Dhata Srijatu Kimupadana Iticha Atar Kyashvarye Tvaye Kutaruko Yam Kamshin Ajanmano Lokaha Kimavayavanto Pijagatam Adhishtha Taram Kim Bhavavidhiranadritya Bhavati Chananeka Parikaro Yato Mandastvam Prat Trai Sankyam Yoga Pashupatimatam Vaishnavamiti Prabhimne Prasthane Paramidam Dahapatyamiti Cha Vaichutriya Rujukutilana Patajusham Nrinameko Gamyas Mahoksha Khatvangam Parashurajanam Bhasma Panina Kapalam Chetiyat Tava Varada Tantropakarnam Mridhim Dadati tu Bhavat Bhru Pranihitam Nahi Swatma Ramam Dhruvam Kaschit Sarvam Sakalam Aparastva Dhruvamidam Paro Dravya Dravye Jagati Karati Vyasta Vishaye Pietasmin Puramathanate Vesmitaiva Stuvamche Ramitva Tavashvariyam Yatna Yadu Parivirinchir Hariradha Parichetumiyata Analam Analaskandhavapushaha Tato Bhyam Girishaya Swayam Tasthe Tabhyam Ayatnada Padya Tribhuvanam Vera Vyatikaram Dashashu Yadbahu Habritarana Khandu Paravashan Ashreni Horu Habale Amushya Tvatseva Samadhikat Saram Pujavanam Balat Kaila Sepi Tvadarivasata Vikramayataha Alabhya Pratishtha Tvayasi Yadrivihim sutramna varada paramochaira pisate adhaschakre bana parijana vidheya tribhuvana parivasitarittvacharanayo Akhanda Brahmanda Kshayachakita Deva Surakrupa Vidheyasya Siddhyas Trinayana Vishamsam Ritavataha Kanthe Asirharta naiva Kvachidapi sadeva suranare Nevartante nityam Jagati jaino yasya vishikaha Tvam Mahipadaghata Vrajati sahasa samshayapadam Padam Vishnor Brahmyat Bhuja Parigharugna Grahaganam Vyadya pitara Ganagunita pena gamaruchi Pravaho varam yah Prishata laghudrishta shirasite Pakaram Palayam tena krutami Tafavapu Ratakshoniyanta Shatadritira Ghendra Dhanuratho Ratange Chandrauka Ratacharana Pani Sharaiti Kuyam Dambara Vidhi Vidheye dik Nakhalu paratantra Hariste sahasram Kamala balimadhaya padayo Yadeko netasmin Nijamudaharan netra kamalam Rayanam Kratausu te jagrat Tvamasi palayoge kratumatam Vakarma pradvastam Phalati purusharadhanamrite Kriya daksho dakshah क्रतुपतिरधीशास्तनुभृतां ऋषीणामर्त्वेच्यं शरणदसदास्य सुरगणः प्रजानाथं नाथा प्रसभमभिकं स्वां दहितरं गतमुरो हिद्भूतां रिरमैषुम्रेस्यस्य वपुषा स्वलावन्या शंसा धृतधनुषुमनाय त्रिनवत् पुरः प्लुष्टं दृष्ट्वा पुरमथनपुष्पायुधमपि हार्धघतना मध श्मशानेष्वक्रीडा स्मरहरपिशाचः सहचरः चिताभस्मालेपः स्रगपीन्द्रकरोति परिकरः मनः प्रत्यक्षिते सविधमवधाय तं मरुतः प्रहृत्य प्रमदसलिलोत्सङ्गितदृशः लोक्यालादं हृदैव निमज्यामृतमये त्वमर्कस्त्वं सोमस्त्वमसि पवनस्त्वं हुतवः त्वमपस्त्वं व्योमा त्वमुदरनिरात्मा त्वमिति च त्रयीं तिस्रभृत्ते त्रिभुवनमतत्रेण पिशुर नकाराद्यैर्वर्णे त्रिभिरभिरधत्तिर्न विकृते तुरीयम् भवः शर्वो रुद्रः पशुपतिरतोग्रः सहमः तथा भीमेशाना विद्यदभिधानाष्टकमिदम् प्रत्येकम् देवाश्रुतिरपि प्रियायास्मै धाम्ने नमो नेदिष्टाय प्रियदवदविष्टाय च नमो Namakshodishtaya Smarahara Mahishaya Chanama. Bahalo jase Vishvot patao bhavaya namo namaha Prabalatamase tat samhare haraya namo namaha Krishaparinati chetah Kleshavashyam kvachedam Kvachatava gunasimo Langini shashvadridhi Krityamam bhaktiradha Asitagirishamamsya Kajalam sindhu patre Surataru varshakha Lekhane patra murvi Sharada sarvakalam Asura sura munindre Archita sindhu maule Gratita guna mahimna Nirgunasya ishvarasya Pushparanta vidano Aharaharana bhadyam Dhurjate stotrametat Patati parama bhaktya Shuddha chitta pumanyaha Rudra tulyastatra Diksha danam tapastirtham Yoga yaga dikha kriyaha Kalam Asamapta midam stotram Punyam gandharva bhashitam Lohari Maheshana paro devo Mahimnah na parastute Paro mantra Nasti tattvam guru param Kusumarshana nama Sarva gandharva raja Shishusha sadhara maule Deva devasya dasa Suravaramuni pujyam Swargamokshaika hetum Patati yadi manushyaha Pranjalir nanya cheta Shri Pushpadanta Mukhapankajannirgatena Stotraina Kilbishaharena Arapriyena Suprenita Itesha Vanmai Puja श्रीमच्छङ्करपादयो तेन देवेश प्रियतां मे सदा शिवा यदक्षरं परं भ्रष्टं मात्रहीनं च यद्भवेत् यतं देव प्रसीद परमेश्वर ॐ पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः रत्ने कल्पितमासनं हिमजले स्नानं च दिव्याम्बरम् नानारत्नविभूषितं मृगमदा मूडाङ्कितं चन्दनम् जातिचम्पकबिल्वपत्ररचितं पुष्पं च धूपं तथा दीपं देवदयानिधे पशुपते हृत्कल्पितं गृह्यताम् सौवर्णेन नवरत्नखण्डरचिते पात्रे घृतं पायसं भक्ष्यं पञ्चविधं पयोदधियुतं रम्भाफलं पानकम् शाकान्नमयुतं जलं रुचिकरं कर्पूरखण्डोज्ज्वलं ताम्बूलं मनसा मया विरचितं भक्त्य प्रभो स्वीकुरु क्षत्रं चामरयोर्युगं व्यजनकं चादर्शकं निर्मलं वीणाभैर्मृदङ्गकाहलकला गीतं चन्द्रितीयं तथा साष्टाङ्गं प्रणते स्तुतिर्बहुविधा एतत्समस्तं मया सङ्कल्पेन समर्पितं तव विभो पूजां गृहाण प्रभो आत्मा त्वं गिरिजा मते सहचरा प्राणशरीरं गृहं पूजा ते विषयोपभोगरचना निद्रासमाधिस्थिते सञ्चारपरया प्रदक्षिणविधि स्तोत्राणि सर्वा गिरो यदि यत् कर्म करोमि तदखिलं शम्भो तवाराधनं करचरणकृतं वा कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वा पराधं विहितमविहितमवा सर्वमेतत् क्षमस्व जया जया करुणाब्धे श्रीमहादेव शम्भो जया जया करुणाब्धे श्रीमहादेव शम्भो गुरुदेव हमारा प्यारा है जीवन को आधारा गुरुदेव की है अपार शक्ति, जीवन को है मिलते स्फूर्ति, मिटे मैल सब मन के पार है। गुरुदेव हमारा प्यारा, उनको अपना जीवन जानो, तन मन धन सब उनको मानो, वो ही लगावे पार है जीवन को आधारा। है जीवन को आधारा। है जीवन को नित्यानंद शरण जो जावे, बोध उजाला सोए पावे, मुक्त होता है निरधारा है आधारा। गुरु हमारा प्यारा, ओ गुरुदेव मुक्तानंद कहे सब अब, श्री गुरुदेव नाम नित गाओ। श्री गुरुदेव ओहो भव से पार है जीवन को हरा। गुरु हरा प्यारा, आधारा। गुरु है जीवन को आधारा। गुरुदेव हमारा प्यारा, है जीवन को आधारा। Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Now we meditate in the stillness. Let the sweetness of the chanting stay with you in the silence. Namaskar, everyone. Hope that you've been nourished by the beautiful Shiva Mahimnah Stotram and meditation after. The evening continues at the Blue Star. As we open up our hospitality at the cafe, and we have the gift shop that is open, plus the health food shop. So please enjoy our surroundings for some time more. Have a blessed evening. And of course, Diwali greetings. So have a happy Diwali. In the morning we are streaming with a little emphasis on Diwali, because on Diwali morning there'll be no streaming, unfortunately. Because people will be involved in preparation for the evening. And so enjoy your morning tomorrow, as we'll be a little more silent on Monday. Have a blessed evening, everyone. Namaskar.
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidananda